And she was very shocked to see me too. And so I kind of greeted her as well. Leone shows talks to me about his friends and this family's not so innocent. And so Tatsumi tries to kill the girl after learning the truth about this family, but I kind of beat him to it because I end up eating the girl alive. And of course, Akame asked, what am I doing in here? And I actually revealed that my sisters and I are actually staying here for a couple of days. And Akame and Leone are actually kind of shocked because they did not know I actually had siblings. I told a little bit of information about my father because this part I'm not going to spoil, and there will be a few spoilers of the canon story, so if you don't want to hear them, turn away now. Or if you don't mind spoilers, then feel free to stick around if you don't mind spoilers. Anyways, moving on. I told them a little bit of information about my father, gave them a little hints, not fully telling them what he is or who his name is. And of course, as I kind of left out the part that I had siblings. And I show Akame and Leone about the bounties on our heads. And Akame and Leone are kind of confused on what do we do to get a bounty on our heads. And I reply, I'll tell you later. And right now, can you guys just get me and my sister somewhere really safe? Because we're trying to find a place to stay. And, well, things don't kind of work out well, don't work so well for us. Especially for my, 9-year-old little sister. This Akame and Leone took really personally, and they're just like, who would want to kill a 9-year-old? Well, I think, god damn. I'm just gonna say 9-year-old. We're just gonna say 9-year-old, okay? Okay, people, we're just gonna say she's 9 years old. Kaede is 9 years old, okay. Anyways, they're thinking, who would want to kill a 9-year-old little girl? And so, they obviously decide to take me back to the base. And it's while picking up my siblings. After picking up my siblings and taking us to the base, yes, I told my siblings that this is the group that I kind of work for, and they were kind of shocked because I became an assassin myself. I know this kind of sounds shocking because, we're running from assassins who want to kill us, and yet I am an assassin. Who works in the shadows. And of course, Kikyo couldn't help to ask, does this job pay you well? And I reply, heck yeah, it pays well. Why do you think I got all those Godzilla figures in the first place? It's because this job pays so well, I could basically get every single SH Monster Arts Godzilla figure in history. Well, that SH Monster Arts ever made. I could just, get all of them if I ever wanted to, because this job pays so goddamn well. And I'll maybe Zilla 2009 might tell you guys in the comments below how well this job pays. Moving on to episode 3. Well, actually, no, not yet. I was about to say, this episode sounds a little too short. Anyways, by falling on the next day, Najida arrives. And, well, I reveal the whole truth to everyone, that me and my sisters, Kikyo and Kaede, are the son and daughters of Godzilla Final Wars, the legendary king of the monsters, the greatest Godzilla to ever live besides of Godzilla Earth. And they were shocked and they were confused on, well, everyone except for Najida was confused because, well, Final Wars actually told Najida that, that he had kids. But he never revealed her who were the names. Or he didn't basically tell her the names. He only told her that he was indeed a father of kid. That he was actually gonna get kids. So, yeah. Anyways, I reveal the whole truth that, well, that our mother, Pink the Card Titan, was killed by a skull crawler. And nearly about almost 17 years later, 17 years later, it was when our father, Final Wars, was killed by an unknown monster. And of course, Akame asked, well, who was the monster who killed him? And I reply, I don't know. I never really got a good look at him. But the only thing I could tell was that he was massive, powerful, and he was a Godzilla. So, whichever Godzilla killed my father was obviously going to pay. Now moving on to episode 3. Episode 3 also picks off of episode 2 and 1. Well, obviously every single episode picks off of the original episode. And, well, Najida decides to let us stay, even though she was going to let us stay anyways, because, I am like one of the most strongest assassins in the group, let alone I am her third in command. Akame is second in command, I'm third in command. And plus, Najida doesn't want us to suffer out there any longer, because, well, for the amount of time, 4 long years of us being on our own, fighting for trying to stay alive and all that stuff, it was just kind of difficult, so, yeah. And she even hired Kikyo, but not Kaede, because Kaede is just way too young to become an assassin, so when Kaede was decided to become an assassin, I was like, whoa, little sis, you are not ready for this type of crap, okay? It may seem fun in games, but it literally is not. It's hard, and you gotta be very good at this. It took me almost 5.5 months to get used on becoming an assassin. And Gika couldn't help to be like, wait, how is our father okay with this? And well, Nigel actually replies, guys, that final was actually gave him permission to work with us. Well, because his final wars trust us for one, and for two, I actually know your father quite well. And Final Wars and Hydra were more like brother and sister in this universe. So in a way, you can say that Najida becomes more like a aunt figure to me, Kikyo, and Kaede. She becomes more like a aunt figure. I know you guys are gonna be probably a little shocked about this in the comments below. I'm pretty sure Zoltas might be more shocked because, well, he probably forgot about that part. So, about a few days later, things start going well for us because as we have the best life to live, and let alone we're no longer being hunted. We now got people to protect us and basically be our bodyguards. And I basically say this to Akame one time. Now the assassins who are hunting me and my sisters, they're now the ones who are being hunted. Anyways, moving on. So, now we're moving on to the intense stuff, because a little bit of action does go on, because I start assassinating some people, and Nachida told me to do so, because, well, they're bad, for one, and for two, they work for the Empire, which the Empire is currently corrupted, and are trying to make it uncorrupted, and at the same time, trying to stop Shin Godzilla. And here's a big cliffhanger. I'm pretty sure Godzilla 2023 is going to be a little bit more shocked, because I don't think I mentioned this particular part. I mentioned that Shin Godzilla is actually my uncle. And everyone just freaking shouts out, "Wait, what?" And there's cliffhanger. Now moving on to episode 4. Now this is the episode where King Set 3, Zoltas and Super Burning Godzilla, Dark Dragon, Godzilla 2023, Mecha Godzilla 2023, Elsa, Inuyasha, Kagome, and basically their friends. This is when they make their first appearances. I know it's unfair that Kikyo, Kaede, and I basically get 3 episodes, while King Set 3 and Zoltas and Inuyasha only get 2 episodes to appear in. But don't worry, we reunite rather in episode 17 or 18. There, they'll have a lot more appearances. Anyways, Gyarta 3 is the current leader of the Earth Defenders because, well, they don't know I'm still alive, and they're just searching for me, so they don't know where I'm currently at. And so, Gyarta 3 is the current leader for now, at least.